They say God doesn't exist. They say he is just a story made up by men to control other men. They say science has replaced him. They say if God is real, why is the world so broken? But let me tell you something. The Bible already told us they would say this. The fool says in his heart, there is no God. Psalm 14:1. If you think this is just about religion, you're wrong. This is about your eternity. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you proofs that God doesn't exist, and why every single one of them will fall apart right before your eyes. Proof #1 they give. We can't see God, so he's not real. But friend, you can't see the wind either, yet you feel it move the trees. You can't see your own mind, but it controls every part of your body. God's presence is not about physical sight, it's about spiritual truth. Blessed are those who have not seen and yet have believed. John 20:29. Proof #2 they give. If God exists, why is there so much evil? Let me ask you, when you lock your door at night, does that mean police don't exist? Evil exists because man chose to reject God's way. It is not proof of God's absence, it's proof that we need him. For all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Romans 3:23. Proof #3 they give. Science explains everything. No, science explains how creation works. It does not explain who created it. Science can tell you the process of rainfall, but who designed the sky to hold water in clouds? Science can tell you your DNA code, but who wrote that code? For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse in Romans 1:20. Here's the truth. The devil wants you to believe God is a myth because if you believe that, you will live without accountability. And one day you'll wake up in eternity wishing you had listened. So let me ask you, what will you do with this truth? Keep scrolling like nothing happened? Or will you stop, humble yourself and say, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. This is not about religion. This is about life and death. This is about your soul. If this message touched you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone you love. You don't know who might hear it and turn back to God. And if you think you'll just watch and go, remember, every time you hear the truth and ignore it, your heart gets harder. Don't let that happen. Click subscribe right now so you never miss the word that could save you or someone you love. Hit like so YouTube will push this to more people who need it. And share because one day in heaven, someone may walk up to you and say, I'm here because you shared that video. The question is, will you be that person who obeyed or the one who scrolled away?